this is going to be a podcast about the technology that I've used in this project. And what will start off is the core of my project, which has been the website called Weebly, where I've been able to create a blog and document all of my steps into finishing this magazine. I've created different pages such as research and planning, evaluation, construction. Start with research and planning. I have researched a variety of different magazines and fonts, also textiles on how to write my double page spread story, how to construct my magazine. I have also documented my feedback from my audience, and also researched my target audience. Here you're able to see the text messages sent back to me about my blog and what improvements I need to make. I've also mentioned what I was going to do for the week and for the half-term holidays in some blog posts. I created a variety of different podcasts which show the development of my magazine, but also some podcasts are documented about my target audience. And I've done a variety of different things which are related to this course. In my evaluation, I had 7 questions, and I've answered each 7 of the questions using different types of technology such as Emaze, Prezi, podcasts and many more, which you're able to see. I've answered them in depth, and if you click on each one of the links or the PowerPoints that I've created, you're able to see the answers that I've constructed and made to answer the question. The evaluation mainly talks about who's my magazine aimed towards, what type of target audience, what institution might distribute it. Also, how does it use, develop and challenge forms and conventions of real media products, such as, for example, the magazine NME or the magazine Q. And then lastly is the construction, which is self-explanatory because this is just mainly documenting. I've documented how I created my magazine, my front cover, contents page and double page spread, step by step, and each post is in depth, so you're able to read it and understand very easily how I created different sections of my product. Then going on to Flickr, which is another software that I've used, is a website. I posted I've used this to answer question 3, which was how what distributor I would use, and using this website I posted pictures of my finished magazine, which is double page spread, contents page and magazine front cover, and I've commented on each one of them, explaining what the distribution would do, how it would benefit, and different facts about the distribution and about my magazine. You're able to see that I've done this in depth, and if you would like to read on, you'll be able to see how I've answered this question. The third piece of technology that I've used is Emaze. This is similar to Prezi, but it's a PowerPoint website where I'm able to create a PowerPoint in a creative style rather than an original style, which many have done throughout this course. You can see I've used this website to answer question 6, which is technology used in media, and this screen record is going to talk about the technology that I've used. Here you can see how I've answered it. I've created different slides for different technologies and answered them in depth. I've used Emaze, Prezi, the font, such and such. If you'd like to read on, you'd be able to see how I've answered it. and that's Amaze. I've used the font. The font allow me to download fonts from this website, which are different from Photoshop fonts, and allow my magazine to look unique and differentiate from the rest. The main font that I've used is Babus New. This is a common font throughout my magazine, as you can see in this Photoshop in here, in my magazine front cover. I've used this magazine throughout. I've used the font throughout, sorry, because I really feel like it strongly represents the indie genre, and it's not too. It really stands out and makes it easy for the audience to spot it because of the way it is, like how it's been designed, and the designing of the font really persuaded me to apply it to my magazine. I've used this on my side articles, my strapline, and my bottom bar. Also in my promotional puff, I've used this font, and I've used it on my double page spread and contents page. The third, I can't remember now. The fifth technology that I've used is Photoshop. This has been the core of my construction of the magazine, where I've created the double page spread, the front cover, and the contents page. Photoshop has got different tools which allow me to create and design my magazine differently from my classmates, but also the tools that have been provided allow me to really make the magazine look crisp and have a unique look. Without Photoshop, I would not be able to create this magazine as unique, and therefore this has been a very important software that I have used. Also, I've used Camtasia, which allow me to create podcasts and videos describing, for example, like the construction of my magazine, the construction of front cover, double page spread, and contents page. I've also used this to create an evaluation podcast where I've talked about how I answered each question using different types of technology. Lastly, I've used a hardware technology, which is a Canon camera, which allow me to take pictures, which allow me to take pictures that gave high quality, that I was able to implant into my magazine from cover, the page spread, and contents page. However, if I would have used this, if I would have used like an iPhone or a mobile device camera, I wouldn't be able to get high quality images, and therefore my magazine wouldn't look as good as it could have been, and therefore the college was able to provide me with a high quality camera that professionals use to take images with. Another technology that I've used, which is the last one, is voice memos. Voice memos allowed me to record my voice and then and then transfer it to Google Drive, where I was able to download the voice memo and implant it to Camtasia to create it as a video, which I uploaded to YouTube and then embedded it into my blog. And that's how that was like the little process that I've done to implant podcast into my magazine my blog, pretty much. And this is all the technology that I've used so far. And although Flickr is not on here and on this PowerPoint, I've used it to answer question 3. I've also used Prezi to answer Prezi, which is like another PowerPoint website that I can create different type of PowerPoints that would be appealing to the audience and wouldn't look boring. Like, they've got a different style. Each PowerPoint has got a different style to it, which allows it to differentiate from the other. I've used Prezi on my question 7 and question 5. And another technology that I've used was a GIF. It's just I've used a GIF on question 2 and question 2 and my research and planning, just to show the comparison between the magazine front cover and in my contents page research. And that is all the technology that I've used in this project. So thank you for listening, and cheers.